Hi guys, this video is going to explore goal number 5, which is looking at how mass and type of material impact the flow of thermal energy.
Check out these experiments.
Here we have 2 different plates that are of the same size but made of different materials. We have a plate made of metal, which is a conductor, and then we have a plate made of plastic, which is an insulator. These 2 materials transfer thermal energy at different rates. If we place an ice cube on each of the materials and watch the ice cube melt on each of the plates, we notice that on the metal plate, the ice cube is melting at a quicker pace. This is because metal is a conductor, meaning that it transfers energy to the ice cube at a faster rate. Plastic is an insulator, and plastic transfers energy very slowly. So even though energy is being transferred to the ice cube on the plastic plate as well, it's being transferred at a much slower rate, so it is not melting nearly as quickly. We can see even after just about a minute that the metal ice cube has almost nearly melted because, once again, it's transferring energy very quickly to it.
Here we have 3 different sized beakers. We have a large sized beaker, a medium size, and a small sized beaker. And we've placed ice cubes in them, clearly holding a different amount of ice cubes in each of the containers. As you can see, the largest beaker is holding a lot more ice cubes within it versus the medium size and the smallest size. We are going to let these ice cubes melt in these containers, and we'll come back and check on them within 10 minutes. Now that the 10 minutes have passed, we're checking back on our beakers with the different amounts of ice. And as you can see, after the 10 minutes, the largest beaker has just the smallest amount of water here on the bottom, and most of the ice is still inside of the container. Our medium-sized beaker, I'd say about half of the ice cubes have melted, and the rest has been filled up now with water as the ice had melted. And in our smallest container, there's barely any ice cubes left. It's mostly water. And so what this is showing us is that the mass of your substance really makes a difference to how heat is transferred, because the more mass you have, the longer it takes for the ice, in this case, to melt. And so as there are more particles, it takes a lot longer for the ice to melt in comparison to the medium-sized beaker and the smallest beaker. The smallest size, because it had less ice cubes, melted much quicker, and therefore we have more water inside of that container. And so what we find is that the more mass you have, the longer it takes to not only heat up, but also to cool down. And the smaller beaker, because it has less mass objects take less time to heat up and to cool down. So there you have it.